It's Week 12 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Colts leader at quarterback. Your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Colts and the Steelers on Monday Night Prime Time.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, we write a finish to Week 12 with a good Monday night matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
On first down, Black. Pass out left, caught by Woods. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. 7 yards there and a first down. The Colts at 4-7 now on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Off play action. Black. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 20 carries, 72 yards, and a touchdown. 11 touchdowns on the ground this season, and the pride really extends throughout the entire offense. And in this case, I'm focusing on the offensive line. The leverage, the ability to get downfield, make that extra block in order to give him more space to run. They really look forward to him carrying the football because they're going to get him to the end zone. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. This defense for the Steelers, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try to keep your quarterback upright.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 25-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throwing on first down, Black. This pass caught, it's Woods. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Here we first and goal. They'll give it off here to the tight end. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Colts put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes.
The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
To throw on second down, Black.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
He'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle couldn't bust him free. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on third down, Black looking for Campbell downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get...
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7 our score. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. He'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long. Operating from the gun, Black.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now they're a little further behind the 8 ball after the interception led to the touchdown. So a 2-score deficit here, 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Montravius Adams. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
And he finds Danny Amendola. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Off the play fake, Black. Hard throw, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well,
here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
they were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Back to throw. Black. They'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Look at this time for ones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
It's Week 12 of the NFL, and we'll see the Colts leader at quarterback. Your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Colts and the Steelers on Monday night.
Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
On 1st and 10, Black.
Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. The numbers for him from a week ago, 20 carries, 72 yards, and a touchdown. 11
touchdowns on the ground this season, and the pride really extends throughout the entire offense. And in this case, I'm focusing on the offensive line. The leverage, the ability to get downfield, make that extra block in order to give him more space to run. They really look forward to him carrying the football because they're going to get him to the end zone.
Well, the pass complete, this one to Danny Amendola.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Black. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 34-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
His tremendous season passing the football, it continues, Charles. That last throw puts him over 4,000 yards now on the year.
And he's still got the rest of November, and all of December is still to play. So to me, 5,000 yards, very much in play.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
This defense for the Steelers, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And they'll get this down to the 10. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
From the gun on third down. Black. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Off play action. Black. Flush to his right. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on third down. Black. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't... They weren't...
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Showing some tough running there. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
Throwing to start the drive. Black.
The slant caught by Amendola.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this...
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of them.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's coming off his 2nd interception of the game already. And remember, he was bit by the interception bug last week. He threw 2.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game. So
past the halfway. The Colts ready to go to work to start the 3rd quarter. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Black.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously...
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they'll bring him down right around the 13.
45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
So not quite out of danger just yet. Still backed up a bit, but only need a few inches here on 2nd down. Rolling to his right. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a 1st down.
A give for Taylor running right side. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
That's complete to his running back, Taylor.
And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Black.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Well, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the 2nd half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed.
He's had a great season, plenty of touchdown passes, but that last throw, not one of his finer moments.
Throwing after the interception. Black.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about a new progression.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
DeMarvin Leal
In there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after them.
The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score...
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Looking to throw on second down. Black.
He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
On first down, Black. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Off the play fake, Black. This is caught. It's Woods. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 44-yard line.
That's good for a goal.
On the handoff, Taylor.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Throwing on first down, Black.
He'll get this off to Taylor. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. Back now in Indianapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. To throw on second down, Black.
He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Operating from the gun, Black. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Intended for Jonathan Taylor. Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Complete to Jonathan Taylor. That's the
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
The Colts on third down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Back to throw again. And he'll find, and it's out. He put it on the carpet. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
Throwing to start the drive. Black. He finds Taylor. Complete. Oh, nice move. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Back to throw. Black. Throw. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And the Colts getting ready to go.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things.
Throwing to start the drive. Black. Campbell making the catch.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings us 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Black.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Operating from the gun. Black.
Able to find his man, Woods.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. The medical staff is going to come out here.
Great. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Well, on one side of this, Charles.
It's Week 13 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Colts leader at quarterback. Your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Colts and the Cowboys, under the lights on Sunday night.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And leading him out is their fifth-year quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 61 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
And out across midfield, down to the 45.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They'll try the left side with Taylor.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
The Colts at 4-8 now on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down.
To the right side, this is Taylor.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4.
Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. Back to throw. Black.
Pass out left, caught by Woods.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Taylor is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Here's Taylor again, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Three tight ends up front here, third and goal.
Off the bootleg. Black feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
The competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Off play action. Black. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Samson Abuka with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning out.
The Colts set to take over here offensively. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Off the play fake. Black. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner. And that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that third down snap.
Indianapolis set to take the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. To throw on third down, Black.
Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley-Cox, complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, Black.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Darquez Denard. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he comes out on the heel. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Micah Parsons make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Looking to throw on second down. Black.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And the Cowboys here on third down bringing in an extra defensive back. Back to throw. Black. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out, and his struggles, they're continuing. He had 3.
A final shot before break. Black. Dancing to his left.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Mac Jones, strong in the victory as his guys move to 9-3 now on the year. From there, we head down south to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Bryan Edwards leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. And then lastly, we wrap up the
Halftime over.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Micah Parsons
Able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And for a third time